let's slide into a little bit into my vein.
Okay.
I want to talk a little bit about the crime scene. It's been a good case going on right now. If y'all been following my crime sleuths out there, for the crime sleuths out there,
in the Discord.
his name is Robert. Now, well, they started off. They used to call him Robert Tellis on as far as like the first few things that I've saw as documenting his case. Mm-hmm. They called him that, but he now pronounced on the stand that it's Tejas, not Tellis. So, Robert Tejas case. Essentially, what he was a politician out in the Las Vegas area, some kind of county politician, not a big level, big wig guy, but he was in the politics. He was in office, had a lot of back and forth with his people that he was working with. He had an affair with somebody that was in the office doing all sorts of wild stuff. Essentially, he gets into a feud with a reporter out there in Vegas. This reporter is known for trying to just go after the biggest stories that he can find as far as scandal, because he's in Vegas. So you're going to find some scandal out there in Vegas, especially in politics. So he found it. He found out that he was cheating, so he was writing, he was writing about it. Essentially, he got mad because this ruined his campaign. He had an actual primary race at that time when that article dropped, the first article dropped, and it ruined his whole campaign, and he lost. And he lost his seat. He was getting voted out. He was hot. That's essentially what they're saying is the motive of what happened. The reporter died.
Oh, snap.
Allegedly by his hands, by the politician's hands. So the evidence that they have, he decided to wear like a construction kind of uniform that you see like with the orange vest type joint, and it got long sleeves on. They in Vegas.
Yeah.
And he's got this Raiden style hat on, Mortal Kombat Raiden style joint on his head.
Wildin'.
Evident. And he has a noticeable limp that everybody knows him for.
Construction jacket and a Raiden.
And the noticeable limp that everybody knows him for. They got him on camera limping away from the scene of the crime. So there's no real hard evidence other than the fact that DNA is under the guy's nails. And they had no interaction with each other. So
that's
now
all the evidence.
He's trying to say it's a conspiracy. This stupid, I can't curse because we on YouTube, but this guy decided that he wanted to take the stand. What do I tell everybody in this crime sleuth community? If you're going to go in that courtroom and go up there and try to fight your case.
You got DNA under your nails. You better have like the greatest attorney of all time or you're cooked.
Don't take the stand, bro. He is on the stand looking crazy. It was so bad, and a lot of the Law and Crime is one of the ones I follow. They got a page called Law and Crime Trials. They did a breakdown of this, and it was a great point that they brought up. The fact that he's up there, you know, his lawyers clearly told him that you should not take the stand because of how they started off the questioning. So you get to go first on the side of the defense because you're going up there on the stand, and then they get to cross-examine what you say.
Yeah.
It was so bad that the lawyer just said, I'm going to go ahead and let you tell your side of the things, and proceeded to sit down. He did no other questioning. He just let him tell his story.
He just started going
That's
crazy.
when you know it's bad because he's not even trying to frame things away or anything. He's just like, I'm going to just let you do you. Because I'm not getting blamed for this. So I'm going to let you do you. And he sits up there and tries to say that there's all sorts of conspiracies. And it's like, thinking about the voting numbers of the area that they live in, it's not a lot of people that live there. So why would there be a conspiracy to get you? It's overall, like, the whole total vote count was at, like, maybe 12,000 votes in your area. So
started acting wild.
You're not that big, bro. Like you big in your area that you living in, but they don't have a reason to build some kind of conspiracy against you. Why would and in the conspiracy, why would they kill an innocent reporter?
Bro, wildin'.
That's all that the prosecution been doing is just poking holes in his conspiracy theory.
Dog.
He looks crazy on this stage. He's
taking a stand after you took somebody out is crazy.
He's gonna get cooked. He's gonna get that nigga 100 years. He's gonna get 100 years.
Because like attorneys, like they're trained for that, bro. They assassins in that world.
And it gets frustrating for them because he tried to represent himself like Sarah Boone. And I don't know if y'all remember the story of Sarah Boone.
How many years did she get?
Sarah Boone's case hasn't gone to trial yet.
Oh.
She's been going hard fighting
Why would they
before
lock her
it's
up,
even
yo?
gone to trial. She's been in jail for 4 years.
Defiance.
4 years she been fighting. You know how many lawyers she went through?
It wasn't my fault.
She trying to get time served.
Yes, it was, man.
You know how many lawyers
Yes, it
she
was.
went through, bro?
Bro.
8.
Dang.
Now,
I was thinking 4.
3 of those, I think 3 to 4 of those lawyers had represented the guy who died, so they had a conflict of interest, so they couldn't represent her. But she went through at a minimum, at least, like you said, 4 to 5 lawyers, 3 to 5 lawyers, something like that. And finally, the court was like, listen, you've gone through all of the public representation we can give to you. You now have to represent yourself. So she's representing herself in her case right now. And it's a nightmare. You know
Gonna
what?
get cooked out there.
She gonna get flame
Gonna
broiled.
get fried
She
out
better
there,
plead
bro.
guilty. It's
Deep
no other way.
fried, bro.
She's got to plead guilty. She's gonna get cooked out.
They definitely gonna cook her, yo.
Yeah, Crime Sleuth World. You know, I'm paying attention to everything. Oh, final one before I let y'all go for it. My dog George Santos.
I saw you sent it out, yo.
George
Wildest
Santos,
guy ever, bro.
the scammiest of scammers out there,
The
bro.
wildest guy ever,
Fam, he pled guilty to.
bro.
He pled guilty to the charges. He had 2 charges of wire fraud and some kind of other fraud charges. He's facing at minimum 2 years, up to like 6 to 9 years.
The crazy thing, though, that's not even that much for all he did, yo.
But that's all he got charged with. That was for those charges. Other charges may come. They've already got him now. He
After
gonna
all
get
the
cooked,
finessing
bro.
he's done, yo,
gonna get
they
cooked.
gotta slam the whole house on you.
They gonna
yo.
get cooked, man. They
Yeah,
gonna get
yo.
cooked.
If you want people to respect the law, yo, you gotta slam the house on him, yo. He was doing a lot of crazy stuff, yo.
Yeah, George Santos was tripping out. He was the first guy. He claimed business acumen.
Kaiser Sose, bro.
He claimed business acumen.
Yo,
He went to the ultimate level.
No, it was more. It was like a trio. It was business
I'm saying
acumen.
that's the one.
That's the top. Then rainbow. And then he went all the way around the spectrum. He was a disgusting man,
crazy.
yo.
That's crazy. That man is crazy.
Wild
George
boy.
Santos, yo, he was up there crying though when they was addressing him at the press conference.
He really a psychopath,
Finesse God,
though,
bro.
to be
The
that
business
finesse-
acumen finesse.
To
is
finesse
nuts.
that much is you
They
gotta
called
be a
him out
psycho.
though. They called him out immediately. Yo.
But that's a lot of stress. Yo, he made it through levels of finesse, yo, for a long time.
His
Very long
documentary gonna
time.
be crazy.
Bro,
I
he
can't
really
wait.
a psychopath,
I'ma
yo.
watch.
He
I'ma
really gotta
watch.
be like the Joker or something, yo. He
definitely
split
gonna participate.
personality. Like, yo, he's gonna turn out George Santos really more than that. Yo, he gonna be like a Batman villain.
Yo,
or
George
something.
Santos was down in Brazil wilding.
To be that
he got up
crazy
here.
and think of all this stuff is like, yo, you gotta be a wild person.
He was wilding before he got up here in America, for sure.
Yeah, bro, put together the most elaborate scam.
Yeah, but I'll be keeping y'all updated. I'm gonna try to do like anywhere from 2 to 3 cases every week to just give y'all updates on.
yeah, tell
Robert
me.
Tejas is definitely getting 130,000 years.
$75.
30